Alright, welcome back to some more Rift, everyone. Let's see, where did we get to last time? I believe that we were at
Wow.
Obelisk, if I remember correctly.
Ah.
I see Rage Icon, which is this tornado looking one, which means they attack towers. So that's why you want to usually just go up, see what that they got. So worms, weak tiny worms show up in large groups, and our thing is right here. So we want obelisks, which basically act like a taunt for the enemies. We might go with Nova, Turret, and then Slow. We'll try that. Alrighty, so it's gonna be this spot first, so we'll get in obelisk over here, and a turret right there. As you can see, our obelisk is taking some minor bits of damage, which isn't too bad. We'll get Nova, so I can just do an AoE pulse. So now we got two more of them coming.
Wow.
So we'll refund this and have it go more over here. And we'll refund this and have it go more probably over here, I'd say. That would probably be the smarter option. And maybe put this one over here. Just so it's in range of this. And then we'll just stay over on this side and get a turret right over here. As you can see, this ain't doing too bad on here. We'll get a Nova right there so that it can do the AoE good stuff. And this one we'll put back to there. And boom! It's all done. So now these also got what are they? Spikes. Stingy, sturdy monsters that deal solid damage. Which, you know, that's decent. Let's see. And then we got the worms and more spikes and more worms and more spikes. So we'll put a turret over here. And then that's all that we can do for right now. But we may put also like a Nova right there as well. There we go. And then we'll just have this go over to here. No, you don't. Okay, so let's see. And then they got what? A pill, very dangerous, and hardy. So let's get a obelisk over here. And a turret. And let's see, we already got a Nova there, so we'll probably put. I would like to have some with a little. There we go. That should be good, I feel like.
Yep.
We'll put this one over here. Just because this one has the most amount of enemies, I'm not as worried about the ones over here as I am over here. So I'm mostly going to be helping these guys here. Try and get everything all contained.
Rapidabam.
Double turret should be able to help on that. Now I'll put another turret over here. Just for a little bit of extra help. And this one's going to need some help too. Just so that this turret does not take any damage. The others should be able to take care of everything. Plus, I may also need to actually just replace this one as well before too long. That should still be fine-ish. We'll just add another turret there.
Nice.
And re-add another turret here. Hey, you stop attacking. There. Yay! We did it. And our tower did not, our base did not take any damage whatsoever, which is perfect.
Ah.
I believe that should be all the upgrades over here, right? Yes. Okay, good. So now we get
Yep.
these. So we get Gatling. I actually do like the Gatling. Flash. Don't know how that. Oh, adds a companion. Okay. We got longer range. Mr. Juice.
Bum, bum, bum.
Mobile juice capture and storage device generates 8 juice every wave and more health. That requires unlocking the Gatling, and that requires the pole. That also requires pole, and that also requires pole. So this gotta be pole. And it also said one requires Gatling. So we'll get the Gatling. Unlock here. And do this. Which means we'll probably want to use the Gatling. Yeah.
Ah.
Now Gatling is pretty good, but it does have kind of a slow wind up, unfortunately. Looks like that we're only dealing with one thing, so turret and slow.
Rapidabam.
Put Gatling here and here.
Oops, okay.
And then we'll also be putting a slow right here. That should be good. Okay, that was not the right call to do.
Ah. Rapidabam.
Refund.
Woo.
Refund. Refund.
Up.
Okay, so we definitely are going to want to have a slow
Yeah.
right here. Since they go right through there.
Up.
Gatling and a turret. We'll try that. And then we'll also have a obelisk here for scheduling. So it takes us about 4 hits to destroy one by ourselves. Definitely not too shabby on that. We'll probably want to actually just keep this to replace for that. Okay, not too shabby. we would probably want to have like a
Hey.
I don't know, maybe like another Gatling here. Let's see, we're done with the worms, the bead, and spikes. Decent damage, stingy, and weak. Maybe instead of slow, we should have gotten Nova. I don't know. Get an Obelisk. I was hoping that they would have actually just kind of gone for the Obelisk instead of the Gatling.
Hey.
Yeah, that's not exactly a good thing. Thankfully when they break that, it should explode and just kill all of them. Thankfully. But now I don't have another thing to protect it. So I'm going to put turret right here. This is definitely not good. Let's get more juice. And put a obelisk here, and that's in range good. Okay, we got 2 obelisks, slower, and a tower. We'll probably also want to put like maybe another turret right over here. Dude, why aren't they going for the obelisk? They should be going for the obelisk first.
Wow.
Get another turret for extra bit of DPS. That's not really helping me at all. Dang. Okay. Restart the scenario then.
Ah. Ah.
Okay, not slow, but maybe like a Nova. I don't know if that Gatling's gonna be good here. Mortar might technically be better. And then long shot could be useful too, but I feel like they will go with this. Okay, obelisk here and here. And then we'll go for a turret. And then a Nova right there. I can about 3 or 4 shot these guys. And another Nova would be useful. There we go. Now they should be getting dominated pretty easily. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, maybe... I just feel like that Novas are going to be so much more useful. I'm also want to have like another turret. At least like maybe one right here. Let's go ahead and get that scheduled. Okay, yeah, it's definitely doing pretty good. And then we'll get a mortar here too. That way I'm doing AoE damage to these guys. Okay, good, good. I think
Yep.
mortars and having that over there are the ways to go. Alright, let's see. Thorn. Kill him quick to avoid severe damage. Spikes. Beans. And the worms. Worms can be taken out by the Novas pretty easily.
Oops again.
I just don't know if that this will have the range is the only thing. It would be better to have like another tower for like extra DPS. The fact that I also have my other thing here does mean it's doing decent damage to them. So I'm getting a lot of AoE damage, which is great for me.
Hey.
I'll get a tower scheduled there so I can get some AoE damage going on. Oh, really? You got rid of my turret? Well, should be able to kill it. Barely. Dang. Oh well. Okay. So far, not too bad.
Wow.
I'll get another mortar schedule. So let's see, what are we doing? Our worms, speed, spikes, and pills. I may actually just focus on like trying to keep as many of these guys alive as possible. And just a turret there for extra DPS that I'm really needing badly anyway. Thankfully, these should be going down and perfect. Complete the first scenario and keep. Alright, so we got that one taken care of. That's perfect. Alright, so let's see. We gotta do the pole. Ooh, we get 3 for that too. Oh, so he's a juice thing. Huh. Should we get flash? Sure. Somehow explodes all the time. I don't know what that means.
Yep.
Let's try this. Okay, so let's see. Oh, right. I think those are like my juicing spots. So we get 1 companion. At least for right now. Move straight to extractor. Tax towers on fertile. So getting the obelisk turret. Shows up in large groups. Often ways of others. Weird beams. Maybe we do a long shot. We'll try the flash. See how good Flashy Boy is. This is fertile ground. Yeah. Towers built on these spots may attract monsters. Try and build a tower here. Complete all tutorials. Knowledge gained.
Hey. Yeah. I
I guess we can also then just schedule the long shot. Okay, so Flash does seem to do more of an AoE rather than a single target attacks. Interesting. He does a decent chunk of damage too, it seems like. So that is actually pretty useful. Alright, so we got that. Now, what are we up
Wow.
against? Sparkies, weak, large groups, often in the way, for grips and the beams. And okay. If I had a juicer, that would be super useful. Let's put another turret right here, I guess. And we shouldn't have any other spots. I mean, yeah, we'll just keep this one here just in case any of them get past. So that's not a bad idea, really. Flash Boy may actually be more useful than Pew Pew Guy. Just because he can do like AoE instead of just focus on single targets. Alright, so that one's down.
Yep.
We'll get a long shot over here too. Ooh, thank you. Okay, yeah, so we technically need them in those areas. Because otherwise, oh wait, I bet that we're supposed to use the obelisks in those spots. There we go. That would make much more sense to use the obelisks in those kinds of spots than anything else. Because the obelisks have large amounts of health and good other stuff as well. So we'll get 3 of those here, and then we're done with 144 Sparkies, Grips, and Beams. Okay. So far, not too shabby. We're doing pretty decent on this right now, so that's good. I kind of wish I had the range upgrade for this guy. Thank you for what? Like, yes, I know that I also need to, like, work on my Facebook advertising for my Shopify store, which is goodmorninggamers.net. Check it out, though, of course. That would be great. Help me out. And there's also discounts you can get for it, too. How many more is... Okay, so that ain't bad. We haven't really had to do much. So that's, what, 253? 150 sparkers, some grips, a beam, and a sentinel. Sentinel is probably going to be where we're going to need to do the most stuff. So let's set up the sentinels.
Yep.
There we go. Set that one up. Actually, we can actually just get that all started right now and just refund this. There. And then we'll put this one as a op. So far, they haven't really been able to get past this specific area, but with this many, they might just be able to. Thankfully, with all the AoE stuff I got going on, they're not really able to do all that much. Which is actually really useful anyway. Now this is going to be the one where that we are going to need to get some work
Yep.
done on this guy.
Up.
Just because it's going to start doing more damage to my tower, and I don't want to do that. Looks like that they are unfortunately able to destroy the obelisk there. But it looks like that this might be the last guy left alive. So, not too shabby, I'd say. Pretty decent on that one too. Ooh, and we get 3. Yoink!
Ah.
Pick 100 flowers and refund 10 towers. Alright, what do we get for here? 5 towers at the start of each scenario. Ooh, that's good. Unlocked challenges.
Yep.
Alright, so we get Stinger. That's a new one. Fires projectiles that stick to monsters and explode, possibly hitting other monsters. Damage increased with more secret projectiles. Ooh. More damage. Wheaton makes them more vulnerable. Shrieker to scare and increase attack speed. We'll go with Stinger. So that requires Dig. That requires Shrieker. That requires Dig. That also requires Dig, and Dig for there too. Monsters here are fat and plenty due to some ancient dome where digging used to happen. We'll do this.
Ah.
Now this is one level that I've never personally done either. Okay, so we got a portal maker there. One down here. This is our spot. Thankfully we got 5. We'll go Stinger, Slower, Turret, Mortar, and Gatling. Okay,
Yep.
so... I assume that they probably have to go along this route.
Up.
So let's put a Stinger right here.
Up.
A Slower right there. And maybe I like a Gatling right there. We'll try that. Oh, okay. That's actually pretty cool. I like the Stinger. Take a while for them to explode. But that should still be fine because they will be taking damage. And then we'll put another slow here. Okay, yeah, it looks like it does a decent chunk of damage. Oh, hey, no. Get back here, you. You must face my wrath. You must die. Sorry. I need the extra DPS on there. Then I wasn't able to get a slow right there. It would have been nice. Stinger just does not have a lot of range for that. It'd be better to do a mortar right there. Alright, what do we got here now? So, Sparkies, Frips, Peas, Hounds, and Beans. Dogs from Hades, tough to kill, solid damage, hunting packs. Blunt balls, solid damage, often in the way of shooting other monsters. This one definitely seems more like it's a lot of AoE and explosion based ones. Oh, dang it. Redo that wave. Sorry. I meant to refund you.
Aha.
Put the slow here. Refund you and put the turret there. That way, and then I will schedule Stinger right here. That should be better. Okay, doing pretty good so far.
Up.
Hey, no, all you guys just get to die, right? 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 Yes. Very good. Oh, you guys also get to die too, right? Get slow for that. And then I'm just going to stick around here so I can help take care of all these enemies. My Gatling's having fun right now, I feel like. Oh, and there's a portal right there too. So we'll go slow and I just get there we go. Turrets. That should be able to help me out a good chunk. Because it looks like I do minimum damage with the Stinger, but it's better for like these slower people. Do get to do a lot more damage that way.
Up.
No, I don't have. Okay, do a mortar right there. Dude, what are you doing? Tracking could be a little bit better for the Gatling, I will admit. Okay, good. So then we got 150 guys for Sparky, 96 for over there.
Up.
So we'll do at least a turret right here. And then we are probably moreover going to want to help our guy over here. Because we don't really have any defense over here, unfortunately. We'll get those and those then boom. Now they probably shouldn't do much for right now, so we'll just get a turret right there immediately. And then yeah, we technically should probably have gotten the obelisk upgrade, or the obelisk option for this one. Because I feel like that would have been a little bit more useful for here than what we're currently using, but should still work out pretty decently. I mean, we do got the AoE explosions on them. You just, like, I wish that there's a way to come to, like, focus on enemies with large health pools for the Gatling, because I feel like that would be a lot more useful.
Wow.
Get slow right there. If I was thinking I would put a slow over here and then the tower over there. Get the turret over there, turret over here,
Yeah.
slow right here. And then Stinger over here. Should be good. And then they should be pretty well dead. And then this should be getting the AoEs for them. And they should be just exploding any second now. Perfection. Okay, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. We are doing decent chunks of damage to them after all. We are also making them slow down as well, which is great. I need to can't stop these guys, or otherwise they're just going to overwhelm all of our other defenses, and that's not going to be good for us. Okay. If I had an upgrade, I would be using it. One more. Oh, perfect. Complete the first scenario in Dome. Excellent. Okay, got that one done. So that's great. And that just unlocked so much for us.
Yep.
So we got Flow, picks flowers, 3 times as much. Effect duration for slowers. Weakener. Oh, that would be good. Sloan. Okay, so this is slower. And increase in efficiency for slow. This one gives us multi-dimensional travel. Okay, so that's basically just like the challenge. Yeah, got it. Crab. Colossus. That one we'll probably want to do after that we get everything. What do I need for you, Shrieker? I'll get that so that we can get over to here. Because right now, what we can do is that we can actually do all these other scenarios. Sacrifice and weaken on repeat. So we want like a MC juicer, which means we can basically get another like 24, 32 extra juice per thing. Giving more health to the Obelisk would be pretty nice. Gatling don't see much point as I haven't had them take any damage at all. And we'll just go over to our very first area to show you what the challenge scenario is. Monster rifts that move. Ugh, I remember this one. Kind of annoying. Alright, so we got the Shrieker, the companions. So let's see. So obviously we'll get turret, Obelisk, slow, maybe Stinger, and probably Sniper. Sniper's gonna be more useful for like right here. So do that and then we'll place a turret over here. Yeah. Because we can place a slower right here, which should be useful for us. Alright, so we got question mark of the sneakies and 2 spitters. Basically, we gotta get rid of these guys first, otherwise they're just going to continually spawn more Sparkies. Which I think is why that is just a question mark right now. So now we got the slower. And we'll get a turret over here. Don't you dare waste yours on them.
Yep.
We'll schedule in slow here, or a tower there. There we go. So yeah, as you can see, you do not want to keep these things alive because they will just chew through everything by summoning out so many enemies, to be honest.
Rapidapum.
We'll get a stinger here too. Because stinger is something that's completely and utterly new. I've never been able to unlock a stinger before. Alright, perfect. So we got that all done. And then, let's see, we got rockets, which are new. Fast monsters, decent health, explode on arrival doing massive damage. And sentinels, very slow, heavy damage, very healthy, very annoying. But see, our sniper just took out like a good chunk of their health, which is great for us. Okay, nice. Now we got the sticky guy. And we'll put a slow right here. Sticky is mostly just like for the healthy enemies like these guys, so that they can easily take them down. Perfect. And then we got two portals, some rockets, and 2 sentinels, and then however many sparkies until we can kill all the splitters. That's basically what that's going to come down to. So right now we'll put a turret over here, just so it can help protect that, just in case anything gets to it. And we'll start pumping that goose. I'm kind of going to try and stay on this guy as much as possible. Well, both of these guys, I should say. Just so that I can do as much damage to them as possible. And there goes our VIP, which is our sticky guy, who should be able to do a lot of damage to them. Sadly, we got no upgrades, so we can't really do anything too useful right now. We can just have them hold on for a little bit longer until the other guy gets there. We might actually... Yes! Perfect! We sacrificed our tower, but we were able to actually kill him. So, granted, you usually don't want to sacrifice your main base, but it's useful in an emergency if that you need to have it explode and then kill the monsters that are attacking it. It's pretty useful that way. And also, like, the challenges are a great way to get additional upgrade points, so you can go ahead and get everything that you need in order to progress more into the game. So right now I could get like any of these. The range is definitely useful for sure. I did them all challenges. Didn't I? Or is challenges like a name of these? Let's see. Membrane. Ring. Jalapeno! That's a Colossus crab, so we're not ready to take on that one yet. I'd say more... Actually, Weeton would probably be very much useful. Just because, like, he can make everyone hurt more. Which means that we do more damage, and then getting a damage upgrade on top of that would be perfect, I feel like. But granted, these are not something that like you just buy it and then all the towers automatically have that. You have to actually upgrade for each individual tower for it. So that's the kind of the downsides on the upgrades for that. Now that we could have like our 3 companions, because I've seen that in the trailer, so I know they can have 3 companions at a time. It might just be like after the Colossus, or maybe something to do with this thing. As far as unlocking challenges, I swear I already have challenges unlocked.
Yep. Yep. Wow.
Oh, maybe challenges is that you beat every single one of the extra challenges.
Yep.
That might be what it means by talking about that. Let's see. So yeah, we got all of these. That one was the challenge scenarios. So Weakener on top of the Weakening Companion might actually be incredibly powerful. I don't know. I've never really gotten that up to that one. But I think that might do it for this episode of Rift Rift. If you enjoy this and want to see me do more, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to visit goodmorninggamers.net. That is my Shopify store. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.